Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we are from Group 1, 19DA, and in this video, we're going to talk about pragmatics or using language. The members of the group are Nalika Ligar, Safira, Ananda, and Annisa Nur Azizah.
Using language consists of the cooperative principle, speech aid, remember frameworks, discourse analysis, taking it in turns, repairs, and politeness. Pragmatics is the branch of linguistics that studies those aspects of meaning which cannot be captured by semantic theory. In a narrow sense, it deals with how listeners arrive at the intended meaning of speakers. In its broader sense, it deals with the general principles followed by human beings when they communicate with one another. The cooperative principle. An American philosopher, Paul Grice, father of pragmatics, proposed four maxims or rules of conversation. 1. Maxim of quantity, giving the right amount of information when you're talking. 2. Maxim of quality, be truthful. 3. Maxim of relevance, be relevant, give a reply which fits the question. 4. Maxim of manner, be clear and orderly, describe things in the order in which they occur. A conversational maxim is treated as important and informative. Speech acts. Speech act is something expressed by a speaker or individual that not only presents information but performs an action as well. Direct speech act. The act is expressed overtly by the most obvious linguistic means. Indirect speech acts, in that they possess the synthetic structure more usually associated with another act. Remember frameworks. Knowledge, it was suggested, might be stored in the form of stereotypical situations or frames. These memorized frameworks are adapted to fit in with present reality, so they are altered as required.
Discourse analysis. Discourse analysis overlaps with stylistics, the study of linguistics, and literature. Devices which maintain the smooth flow of communication are particularly important in written language, where there is no one available to clarify unclear points. However, many of these devices are also used in ordinary conversation. We use various devices in order to link the sentences together to turn into a cohesive whole, something that people who know a language do automatically, though people learning a second language usually have to be taught this skill, as the devices used vary in their details from language to language. Look at the difference between these two paragraphs. This is an example from written context. The first paragraph, George ate the curry with delight. Curry had always been George's favorite food. The curry was subtly flavored. George detected hints of cumin and coriander in the curry. Cumin and coriander are George's favorite spices. The second paragraph, George ate the curry with delight. This type of food had always been his favorite. The dish was subtly flavored, and in it he detected hints of his favorite spices, cumin and coriander. These two paragraphs have the same content, but there are some differences. The first paragraph appears to have been written sentence by sentence, without any attention to the overall effect. The second one is both stylistically better and more normal sounding. In the second paragraph, various devices have been used in order to link the sentences together into a cohesive whole. After its first occurrence, the word curry has been replaced by alternative word, this type of food, the dish, and by the pronoun it. George also has been replaced by he. taking it in turns. Humans typically take it in turns to talk. This is known as turn-taking. Even if one of the participants cannot speak, the other one pretends that the non-talker has taken their turn. In a dialogue, utterances often occur in pairs, which are sometimes known as exchanges or adjacency pairs. These are the examples of turn-taking. The first one is between question and answer. The question is, "What's the time?" and the answer is 10 past 3. The second one is between greetings. Bill greets Joe with "Hi Joe," and Joe takes his turn and greets Bill back with "Why hello Bill." And the next one is between over and acceptance. The over is, "Would you like a cup of coffee?" And the acceptance is, "Yes please." And the next one is between apology and minimization. The apology is, "I'm terribly sorry," and the minimization is, "Please don't mention it." Paired utterances are not, of course, inevitable, and triple utterances are also frequent. The example is between question, answer, and acknowledgement. The question is, "What's the time?" and the answer is 10 past 3. And there is also the acknowledgement, which is "Thanks."
Repairs. People cannot always explain things properly, or the person they are talking to makes mistake. These minor breakdowns, if noticed, have to be repaired. So-called repairs can give additional insight into the way in which humans comprehend one another. For the example, "Could you hand me a spoon?" A teaspoon, that is. "Marion arrived on Saturday." Sorry, I mean Sunday. Politeness. Humans everywhere tend to be polite in similar ways. Humans want to be approved of, and they do not want to be imposed upon. Consequently, anyone with social know-how will minimize criticism of others. Different cultures have their own ways of minimizing any offense if someone feels obligated to criticize or impose on another. For the example, suppose a colleague was drinking too much whiskey. The speaker could say, "Stop drinking," but would be more likely to say tactfully, "I wonder if we should keep our heads clear for tomorrow's meeting."